answer is no. See, it would be spiritual negligence. I would be guilty of ministerial and pastoral inequity for us to have a whole series entitled Voices and never dedicate an installment of this series teaching us how to identify when God's voice is saying, this is no. This is no. See, we have heard sermons preaching the yes of God so much that we have become people who actually measure God's goodness, his compassion, and his love by his yes. Mm-hmm. See? So we measure how good God is by how many yeses we get. The only time God tells you yes is when your request complements his plan. What I'm trying to get us to understand is if you're close enough with God and spend time enough with God, your request will be his plan. This is so good, y'all. Okay, I want to go ahead and give you points. All right. So the no of God, it is tied to three attributes: warnings, love, and grace. Whenever God tells you no, it's a warning, it's his love, and it's his grace. We've been preaching more about the rewarding versus the warning. See, but it's the warning that positions you for the rewarding. God is warning you. Let me give you a definition of warning that you can remember. Warning is when God provides you with the inward unsettling or a glimpse of impending danger that can be avoided. That's warning. See, paranoia is different. Paranoia is your mind, your thoughts. But remember, indwelling means bowels. We have the indwelling presence of the Holy Spirit. There's something about that gut feeling. That warning is that unsettling in your gut. Some of us, you literally have to tune it out to do what you're going to do anyway. This is why you cry during sex. Not because it feels so good, but because you literally had to push aside the voice. I'm talking to somebody. You had to push aside the voice of the Holy Spirit to engage in that activity. See, I told you it's not going to activate shouts. I know. I want us to hear this. See, I want us to get to a place that when you have that unsettling, you don't stay long enough to figure out why God gave it to you. Anybody, you ever been in a crowd that they like rowdy? They nug kid, they bucket, like it's rowdy, and you like, we probably should go. They're a little too turned. We should go. Why is this getting live? You can stay. I'm not gonna wait until it gets lit. I already can feel. Anybody ever been in an atmosphere like that? You can just tell. I need to move around. Why does God have to show us red flags and we have to see how red it's gonna get before we eventually move? You like, red is my favorite color. What it do, baby? When God gives you that inward tension, trust it enough to not stay in the place to figure out why he's giving it to you. Remember, Warren, we had that. I said, bro, something's telling me to leave. I don't know why, but we gone. I don't want to figure out. There have been too many times where I felt God telling me to leave. And then later on, I heard on the news about a shooting, about a drive-by, and I was just there. Somebody say, warning.